This is the Maures GTR EGT1, the latest in a series of outstanding releases from the United Racing Design modding team. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing this GT Championship winning car for Assetto Corsa and share a teaser of another upcoming mod, which is the most anticipated release in sim racing. Let's get into it. So as mentioned, this mod comes to us courtesy of United Racing Design. URD has recently brought us some fantastic GTE cars and helped round out the current field of GTE cars in Assetto Corsa by giving us the Detroit, the Bayro, and the AMR. And these are of course fake names. The actual cars are the Ford GT, the BMW M8, and the Aston Martin Vantage GTE cars. And this one has been dubbed the Maures GTR EGT1. Most of you will instantly recognize the styling as the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. And the CLK GTR is an older car than what URD has been taking on recently, but this one dates back to 1997, where Mercedes raced this car in the FIA GT Championship, and they actually won the Constructors and the Drivers Championship in consecutive years. Over the 1997 and 1998 FIA GT Championship years, the GTR managed to rack up 17 wins in 22 races. Very impressive. It's powered by a 6-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, and it pumps out about 600 horsepower. That's a huge amount of power, especially considering the car only weighs about 1,000 kilograms. And for reference, that's about 200 kilograms less than modern GTE cars, which of course makes this car a lot more challenging to drive. And the transmission is a 6-speed sequential manual, which requires you to blip on downshifts, and combine that with the looser feeling of the car compared to modern GTE cars, and driving the car becomes a very tactile feel. And the CLK GTR is a tremendous sim racing experience for exactly that reason, and we will get this out on track shortly. So the Maures fits right in with the McLaren F1 GTR and the Porsche 911 GT1, so if you're a fan of either of those cars, or both of those cars, you're going to really enjoy the addition of the Mercedes. It's available now for €4 via the link in the description. So let's go ahead and get this beauty out on the track, and be sure to stick around after for a quick tease of something huge that's coming from United Racing Design. Let's go. Alright. We are at the Nürburgring GP. Gonna test this Maures out. We'll just call it a Mercedes-Benz, how about that? I did enable a pedal app. You can see it in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, just to show you kind of the level of pedal inputs you need to give this car. It's not like a modern GT3 or GTE car where you can just kind of mash it and the excellent handling of the car sorts things out for you. This one actually takes some decent finesse to get it around this track, or any track. Have to be much more sparing with your inputs, that's for sure. Gonna overshot the corner there. Managed to hold on to it. It's not an easy drive, by the way. I do enjoy driving this thing because it's, well, for a number of reasons. For one thing, it's very hands-on. I love the sequential manual. I love the manual blip shift. It really makes you feel like you have control over the car, and kind of controlling the pitch and roll of the car as you enter and exit corners, which is a lot of fun. Not just that though, but it's not boring. By comparison, the modern GT cars feel kind of boring, and that's not to slight GT3 and GTE cars. I do love driving them. But just by comparison to this, it's a lot less, just seems to require a lot less of you as a driver. Maybe. Or maybe things happen faster in the newer GT3 and GTE cars, so therefore require more. Either way, this Mercedes, a whole lot of fun to drive. Come on, Mikey, get it around there. Completely missed my apex, talking too much. In case you're wondering, guys, this is somewhere in the 157 range. I forgot to turn on my lap timer. Look at that filthy windshield. Somebody needs to give this Mercedes a wash. Just about carried too much speed in there, managed to hang on to it. And again, you see that slow build on the accelerator there. And yes, I do know that I need to turn down my windshield glare in Assetto Corsa. Just haven't done it yet. But yeah, it all comes together beautifully. I'm starting to expect, you know, just awesome results from United Racing Design, and they just don't disappoint. Really a fantastic car. Like I say, it's a very different driving experience than a modern GT car. Requires a lot out of you. Handling feels very loose. That is, at corner entry and corner exit, it feels loose. Got to be very mindful of your inputs. Doesn't take much to actually spin this thing out. But that's half the fun. Learning the car, learning to work with it, learning to carry momentum through the corners. This is a fantastic car to pair with the McLaren or the Porsche. From the classic GT class. So stick around, guys. After this, I got a preview of something I'm very excited about, and I know a lot of you will be excited about as well. And then we'll take a look at a full volume replay from one of these laps as I finish things up here. Almost got on it too early there. Nicely done to United Racing Design on this Mercedes-Benz. It's available now for €4. If you're a fan of the classic GT cars, I think you'll really love this. Thanks guys so much for watching, and now it's on to the sneak peek. So I promised you guys a teaser of something that's up and coming. This one is the Chevrolet Corvette C8 GTE from United Racing Design. These teaser images were posted to the United Racing Design Twitter account yesterday, so that was November 20th. So I don't have a timeline yet. I reached out to United Racing Design. They were fine with me using these images, but we don't have a timeline or anything yet. But just know that they are working hard and wanted to express that they are doing their best to make this as awesome as they can. So eventually we will have the C8 GTE car, the first mid-engine Corvette. This has created a big buzz in the automotive world, and I'm super excited to have it in Assetto Corsa. It's going to be amazing, so watch for that from United Racing Design. Thanks guys, enjoy this replay, and we'll see you next time.